The video that I want to share with you now may come across as rather unusual and maybe perhaps downright boring, but for me it was rather interesting, and I thought I'd go ahead and share it nonetheless. I stopped here for just a moment on my bicycle to grab an orange. This time of the year I like to carry oranges in the back of my bike as I ride, and I can eat them and put the rinds there and enjoy them as I go along. And as I stopped here, I looked over to the left at this, basically a parking lot, and this caught my attention. Basically, it's just a patch of wild. This area that I'm cycling through right now, we're in the area between Shizuoka City and Shimizu City. I'm riding home from work on a Saturday afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock right now. This area right here is very flat. Just flat fields going on for kilometer after kilometer. And very nearby, up past those buildings, about half a kilometer, runs the old Tokaido Highway that used to link Kyoto and Edo, now Tokyo. And this area here, in the past, during the feudal area, this was all just endless empty fields, just fields of grass. And a famous character in Japanese history, Ieyasu Tokugawa, the first shogun of the Tokugawa period, he really enjoyed falconing in this area. He would come out here with his retainers on horseback and spend the entire day riding through these fields and through the grass, falconing, and he'd stop and rest in a small village and get some tea, and he wrote about his experiences here. And it was one of his some of the happiest days of his life were spent in this area that I'm standing in right now, falconing and spending time out in the field. He said that he wrote that his experiences out here were very important to him, to cause him to remember the difficulty of the plight of the common man, because he would spend his time in small villages and the like. Anyway, this little patch of wildness here, this grass, the beautiful sunlight coming through it, is basically a bit of what those old fields must have looked like. Imagine the feudal period, when the one single highway linking the two communities, Shizuoka and Shimizu, with some little villages dotting the landscape, and just endless fields of grass just like this. As I was stopped here eating my orange, I could hear a cricket humming away here in the reeds, and it made me think more about that. Do you hear that? That roar in the background, that's the bullet train whizzing by. That's the Shinkansen. All of these sounds of modern Japan and all the sights of modern Japan surround me. But right here, a little bit of the past. A bit of the old Japan of this area. A little bit of field. Some grass. Crickets. What it must have been like. It's very fun to try and ease my mind for a moment, to take a break, and just imagine those old days. See the bugs in the weeds there? Can you see them all? So I'll go ahead and continue on now. Perhaps no one will really enjoy this video except me. I enjoyed making it. But it was fun to share these thoughts that were going through my mind as I stopped here, eating my orange and thinking about old Japan as I look at this patch of wild on this modern street. Take care for now. Bye-bye.